in Seattle. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And our pitcher in this game, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Splits the plate, and we're underway. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Come on, Logan. Man at second. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jordan.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Yordan Alvarez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. In the dirt. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off on.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Walker now at the plate. And the slider just misses. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back on the hill here today. Framber Valdez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Here's
Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Myers hauls it in, and there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Myers snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Cal.
2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 outs, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the
left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Counts 1-0.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, 2 outs. And now Luke Raley. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Raleigh at second, Arozarena on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's downstairs. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a base hit to right field. Here's the throw to the plate. but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third, and that is out of play. Drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run across, coming home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros 0. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a slider in there for a strike. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Chaz McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. First offering misses badly for ball 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And there's a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that is downstairs. And the count now even up. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Gamble.
Here's Ben Gamble. That's inside, and that is ball 1. Gilbert checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. On the ground to first, and that is the third out of the inning. So the Astros lead one. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Valdez back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Walker steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit.
No strike.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
On the ground, could be two. Oh, a great flip. On the money, nice play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's way outside. Ball one. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down because of that.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall, but foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
One up, one down.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose
Back to the
Altuve.
top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Doubled in his first AB.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely blasted that
Esau
one into the gap, but
Paredes.
just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One out, runner at second. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
In the dirt. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just
That pitch
missed.
is out.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. This one smoked out to left. Rosarena makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, and they're down 2-0. Back in Seattle, and now it's Victor Robles
The
up
right
to
fielder,
hit.
Victor Robles.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Well, he looks
2
fresh
strikes.
out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
In the air, right side. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Julio Rodriguez now. He might be the most popular player in Seattle sports at the moment.
Something that stands out about Freeman, Boog, is how well he takes care of himself. He admits he wasn't focused on his health early in his career, but now he's eating and working out the right way, which hopefully extends his career a few seasons.
In the dirt. In in there safely. Robles up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, at that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Freddie just wants to play as long as possible, and the only way he can do that is by taking care of himself. He's talented, but you also have to stay healthy if you want to play for a long time. But it's tough to think of a better situation for Freeman. He's playing baseball for one of the most popular teams in the world, and it happens to be just out.
Ripped to third. Over to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
The catcher,
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. A walk and a run scored his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Missed
1-1.
inside with the curve. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That's inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Out number 2.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers brings it in, and that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here. Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now this is in the air down the line. Robles pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy
2 down, bases empty.
Pena.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a ground ball to first. Raley takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Luke Raley.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And takes low for ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first, nobody out. Mitch Haniger will hit next. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
J.P. Crawford.
So 2 down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. That one outside. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2 outs. And that's outside. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. McCormick, in his 5th season, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And that one is inside. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
3-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Gamble batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The batter.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Grounded out his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Inside. Ball 1. Myers at second with 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the dive and after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 2 left for the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Valdez back to work. Out towards right center field. Gamble sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And a curve misses outside, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Walker up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. 1 out, base is empty. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that's down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Got him swinging.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Orton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Single and score back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Arozarena.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Contreras, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. King getting loose as well. Yo, 1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1. That one lifted to left. McCormick sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
And now the first baseman, Luke Raley. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering upstairs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros nothing. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The Stros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Gregory Santos appears to be getting loose. Snyder getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. One away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now great back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And next to hit for Houston, Ben Gamel. In there at the knees. That's strike one. And ball one.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering way upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
Okay.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Number 6,
2 outs,
Jake
runner at first.
Myers.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Gamel, the runner at first with 2 gone. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Struggling a little bit for command here. And I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
Two outs. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Now pitching for
Gregory Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Gregory Santos.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Tying run at the plate. That one ripped. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Luis Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger.
The designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. And another ball. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Crawford.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Oh, he hit him.
Perfect.
And that got him pretty flush.
The third baseman, number 7.
First and second, no outs. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the air, right field. Gamble settles under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. Down the right field line and a base hit. Here's Haniger on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Nope, outside.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate,
Man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Two now. That misses off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 on, 1 out. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Now
more fastballs in that
fielder,
location.
Julio.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Crawford at third. Moore at second with 2 gone. Now
Outside,
1-1.
ball.
Two on, 2 outs. That
That's a
misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros nothing. Back in Seattle, now the number 2 hitter, Isaac
Leading off for
Paredes.
Houston, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Santos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First
that's
offering, and
outside.
it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Trent Thornton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire also throwing. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next pitch is outside. Fair ball.
The batter, number 40.
Man at first. So
Designated
now the
hitter,
Astros
Yordan
designated hitter,
Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Just off the inside edge. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second for one, and it's over his head. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Second and third here. One away. Up the middle, Crawford. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So up next, Jeremy Pena.
Here come the rally caps. It's late, but it's far from over. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And that's swing to swing. It's a strikeout. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
72.
8th. Nick Hernandez.
Hernandez.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. At the plate, Cal Raleigh. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ripped towards third. Paredes fires over to first. Leadoff man is
Now
out
batting,
here in the 8th.
left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.